Hello. Today I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing with you what I've learned from doing over 75 live streams and counting in the last 8 months. And if you're thinking about using video or even live streaming, I'm going to share with you some of the great things that come out of it. And oh, sorry, there is. So this is a great way to add some content into your business. And I'm going to share with you the 10 things that I have discovered from doing all of these live streams. See, even after 75, can still have technical difficulties. It's because I'm trying to look at the camera and not look at what I'm doing. And so when I was trying to keep looking at the camera and yet navigate it, they were very similar looking and, of course, right beside each other. And I clicked the wrong one, but that's okay. It happens. And that's the novelty a little bit about being live. It's that's very authentic and it is real. I'm Charlene Tessier, and I'm the founder of Strength in Numbers, and I help you find strategic live streaming. I help you find your fans online using strategic live streaming, and to fill your programs and courses using video. Today, I'm sharing with you 10 things that I've learned from over 75 live streams that I've been doing in the last 8 months. And I have really been enjoying it. I've spoken about my story in the past, how I actually started out with recorded video. And I did not really progress on that journey. It was something that was quite difficult. And I also spoke about that I tried long form blogging as well as written posts, although now I'm kind of moving a little bit back to writing because I've found some things I really love about copywriting. But today I'm going to share with you what I have learned from doing over 75 live streams and why I'm going to continue to be doing them. And the first thing that has made the most difference, this is the very most difference for me, is accountability. It has kind of put the pressure on me to deliver something to you at a specific day and time. Even with written posts, if you don't really have an accountability partner or you don't have someone who's really going to kind of say, hey, you didn't deliver your content when you said you were going to do it, you have no real kind of repercussions. And I guess being live is a little bit more scary, but it also puts you out there and that people eventually expect you to be there when you say you're going to be there. And so that really makes it so that, even on days sometimes I'm like, man, I don't feel like writing up the live stream this week for, the coming weeks. It's a bit like, yeah, but I know they're going to be there, so I got to do it. So that really, really helped me to essentially get a lot of content and video out in a very consistent basis. That was the second thing. By stating publicly when I would be there every week, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, or even 5 days when I did my 5 days a week, 6 week blitz. People started showing up more and more because I was always there when I said I would be. And so it ensured that I put out regular content, and it in a way, putting out stuff is the only way to get better. So you can only get better by doing it, even though I had my own technical flops today. I don't know, I'm just a bit out of my head, I guess. But you can read, you can theorize all you want, but unless you start actually doing it, you just won't get better at it. And so this is a great way to start putting yourself out there. The third thing that has been really great is that it's been keeping me in touch with my audience in a much more consistent and regular basis. So when I meet up people in other networking or other events and I run into them and I know they are kind of following me in LinkedIn, Facebook, or in my email list, I was like, oh, I love your content. You're putting out so much great stuff. And so I know that I'm kind of keeping in touch with them. And that has been really, really wonderful. The other thing it does is it builds a very personal relationship. And so, like I said before in the past, even though I'm broadcasting out to a very large audience, I'm able to create these live streams and videos to be extremely personalized and intimate, and just a really wonderful way to build a personal relationship very quickly with my audience. It's also been really great for partnerships. And as you have probably seen before, I have panel events with partners. I bring on special guests as partners. And having a live stream show is a great way to build a relationship with a partner. It's a bit like dating when you're building partnerships. You know, you can't just do this one thing and that's it. You got to build a relationship. It's the same with building it with your audience and with your fans. It doesn't happen with just one message or one video, one email. It's the continuous touch points that really build that relationship and where you actually then start to have benefits. And having a way to showcase my partners and the people that I love being with on a live stream show like this has been really great for that. The sixth for me is that it's actually been quite fun. I really enjoy doing it. I don't find it a grind. Of course, there are days where I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit tired. I don't feel like trying to come up with, crafting on my live stream. But that being said, I have a spreadsheet with like, I don't even know how many lines of ideas. I have no shortage of content. It's just creating a live stream means I have to create a very specific kind of honed in message. So the crafting of that does take a bit more time, but it's been fun and I really enjoy it. And more fun is actually coming. And I will talk a bit about more of that at the end. It's a great way to expand your reach. This has been one of the main benefits for me, especially. Video always outperforms on any social media platform, pretty much any other type of content. And if you live stream, I don't know too much about Facebook, but I know LinkedIn favors that even more than video. So if you're live streaming, you can get into LinkedIn Live or even Facebook Live. It's even more in your favor. They're expanding and stretching out your content to audiences that you would not normally reach. They're actually favoring you because I'm making the effort to go live on their platform. So that is one of the main benefits I've seen. A lot of second, third degree that are not connected with me have been finding me through my video content. I'm seen everywhere. So this is what a lot of people have been saying because I put out quite a bit of video content and other regular content, not only on LinkedIn, on Facebook, my email, and my community. It's those continuous touch points. It's keeping top of mind. They say that they see me everywhere because they tends to be my videos last quite long on social. And so the lifespan of that helps me for them to see me more and more often. I don't know when somebody sees a video, but because I put out so much video, it's like they see a video a day and they sort of say, how come I see you everywhere? And that's why. And it's been a really great way for me to also get people off of social and into my list and or my community. And so using this as a medium to find my fans, find my ideal clients online, and then drive them into a much more intimate relationship, which is in my private community or even in my list, has been a really great way. This has been a great way for that. And the last is I have a way to directly engage with you in a very lightweight way. It doesn't require me to essentially, with Zoom, having a Zoom event, it's really wonderful, but if only a handful show up, it's a lot to put on for just 2 or 3 people. This way, I kind of get the same experience as a Zoom room. Of course, I can't see your faces, unfortunately, but I do get a way to engage with you through comments and people just being here live with me. And if they can't come, that's okay. You get to still see the lifespan of that recording and it lives on for quite a few days, like I said. And if you do want to spend time with me, I do have my event, October 27th. It's my free live interactive panel. More details to come next week. You can be there with 8 experts, including myself. So that will be 9 of us, and I'll give you some more details. But before that, I spoke about this last week. I did a bunch of research around live streaming shows that are lengthy. So 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Some go on for more than that, go on for literally hours. That's not something I'm into, but I'm looking at 30 to 45 minute show. And I did a ton of research. watching all kinds of stuff on Twitch, YouTube live streamers, Facebook, LinkedIn, just watching all kinds of live stream shows and try to put together something very interesting. If you missed that live stream and what I kind of learned from that, to make a show to go from yawn to wow. I did that last week. You can check it out on LinkedIn or even on my YouTube channel. But my show is launching. I'm launching it this Thursday. It will be just me. There won't be a guest this time, but I plan to have a guest pretty much almost every week. And I believe I'm already scheduled out till November. It's kind of a bit of a blur right now because I've got a lot of stuff going on with my live panel and this amazing live stream show. It is going to deep dive a bit more into something specific. So, for example, today we went over the 10 things that I learned, but I could only give you essentially the very high level overview in this 10-minute live stream. What I really want to do is, for example, show you if I'm going to talk about the accountability tool and say putting out regular content, maybe I would show you how I do it step by step with my spreadsheet, how my entire process. I would, what do you call pull back the curtain and let you see exactly how I do it step by step. So I would really deep dive into one very specific thing each Thursday. I have so many great ideas of things I want to deep dive into, like landing pages, high converting hooks. I don't know, I have a huge list going on, but I think it's going to be fun to just do a deep dive into one very specific thing together and be there together. And I have some fun things coming up to do in the show as well. That's going to be engaging. So if you come live, you'll be able to participate in that. And like I said, there's going to be some great guests coming on as well who are also going to have some fun with us. So I invite you to come join me every Thursday. I will put the link down below. The event is up for this coming Thursday. I'll be scheduling out the rest already later this week. And I really do look forward to hopefully see you there. Have a great day, everyone.